time's out fast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank Frank. Okay, that's right, I'm 6'4". I'd like to thank Frank and Phyllis and Gary Lassen for some fine job they've done. I'd like to give them a big hand. Back in 1987, Ron Hughley and I organized, well, during a football game, we decided that we'd come up with a film festival, Stooges Convention, to benefit cancer research. Mo Howard, as everybody knows, died of cancer. And at the time, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. My wife's mother was diagnosed. So we figured the best way to come up with something like this would be to organize a film festival and convention. We put it together, the grace of God, and David Knight, with 1 hour's notice in a snowstorm, would come up, made it a huge success. We raised $4,326 for cancer research in the name of Mo Howard. After that event was over, I swore I'd never do another one. My wife told me if I ever did another one, she'd divorce me. I got hundreds of letters and calls from everybody all over the country, and it looks like I'm going to get divorced March 31st of April 1st of 1990, because we're going to do another one, and the proceeds are going to go to cancer research, again in the name of Mo Howard. And everybody is welcome to attend.
The third and younger one is napping, but she will get a prize. Okay, now we're going to have, this is a sound-alike contest, not necessarily a look-alike contest. And I was misinformed that one of the contestants, this is the way things go. So Frank, you want to start off?
Well, Frank, yeah. Back to the audience.
Okay, our other contestant is George.
It's a sound like contest.
Well, they can just, Gary, turn around or...
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who timed their son to wash their shirts when we were helpless little swanks? Mammy! Who kept...
A lot of guts, George, a lot of guts.
Who kept the buttons on our clothes? Who scrubbed our ears? Who blew our nose? Mammy! Oh, Mammy! It's your little boy, Sammy, coming home from Alabama. Put on those eggs and Hammy. Don't flip flammy, Mammy. Oh, Mammy. Oh, Mammy! Oh!
I told you it would buzz.
And both stand up, we'll do like they do on the old TV shows. Would you oppose contestant number one? Contestant number two. I should have had one for most creative.
There you go.
Very briefly, Joan Howard Maher has decided to say a few words to everyone here, and she's a part of everything that goes on with the Three Stooges. I caught her short by not giving her a lot of lead time to prepare.
He beat me to it. Frank surprised me. He asked me would I say a few words, and what I did is I just took my menu and put a few notes on it during the course of it. A little indigestion. Anyway, my dad would have been thrilled to see all these huge fans under one roof. And he felt during his lifetime that the fans really made him. In other words, it takes a lot of fans to create a lot of excitement to make a star a star. The only thing really that I thought that I could say to you that might be a little bit interesting would be those things that were related to the Stooges during this year in my lifetime. And a few of those were, before I left, there was a big event in Movieland Wax Museum. It was a seltzer spritzing pie throwing contest. It was in honor of my dad's birthday. And it was a very exciting event. I was supposed to throw out the first pie and visualize this. 100-degree heat on a big asphalt parking lot. 200 young people poised with a pie in each hand. And I'm supposed to throw out the first pie. I could see the hands vibrating and one pie flipped up into the air. And I knew I had to get out of there. I was just in time, and it was just a wild melee. And I do have some photographs from that, and if tomorrow you want to come by the table and want to sign the photographs, I'd be glad to show you a few of these gooey, messy photographs. As far as the TV documentary goes, it's kind of in a holding pattern again. It takes 44 minutes of film for a network show, and most of the Stooge footage is in black and white, and that's a real no-no for nighttime television to have black and white footage. So I either need a really exciting host for the evening to fill in that extra footage. And sometimes, I know it's going to happen, it might take a little while longer. There's a feature brewing at Columbia. They're talking with both of my sons on that project. And as far as the stamp, the U.S. postage stamp goes, there's no no and there's no yes. You know, we're still waiting around, as is, I'm sure, the families of such famous people as Elvis Presley and John Wayne, and none of us have heard anything yet. Who knows? Anyway, I was in Japan about a month ago, and kind of an interesting thing happened to me. I was at a party, and someone happened to mention to somebody that was at the party who my father was, or who this, you know, that I was related to the Stooges. And the next thing I know, there were half a dozen young people screaming, "San Bacchus! San Bacchus!" And I found out that San in Japanese is 3, and Bacchus means crazy ones, and they even have a name in Japanese. The other wonderful thing that happened to me this year is Mo Howard, if he were living today, would have had a great-granddaughter. Her name is Caroline Kimberly, and she's adorable. She's my granddaughter. Anyway, this has been a wonderful year for me, a very exciting one. I'm looking forward to next year, and I hope that I'll be with all of you again then to explain about whatever will ensue in 1990. Take care, and loads of luck to all of you.
Words for some of our guests. It's the picture. The next one goes to Curly's youngest daughter, Janie Howard Hankey. Next one is very special. Next one is very special for many reasons to many different people. To Howard Brown.